Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Razer Ninja and today I've got an interesting review for you. I've got the iPhone 15 with me and this is my 1 year of usage with this phone. I've seen a lot of people talk about how the iPhone 15 is similar to the iPhone 14, 13 or even the 12 at times. But I would argue that this is the best non-pro iPhone you can buy in India right now. Talking about physical appearance, even though the design feels similar to that of previous years, they have curved the edges just right enough so that it feels comfortable in hand. There seems to be a textured finish on the 15 which also adds to better grip. The textured finish also blends in beautifully with the new frosted back glass. Talking about the display, let me mention it first that if you are coming from an Android device, you will notice the 60Hz no matter what other reviewers say. 60Hz is still noticeable after using 90 or 120. Now, if you are already used to a 60Hz display, by no means this is a deal breaker, but for around 55,000 rupees, I would have liked to see on what is otherwise a truly great display, at least 90Hz. The display specs are 6.1 inches in diameter with 19.5:9 aspect ratio, and in typical iPhone fashion, a really funny resolution of 1179 into 2556 pixels. There's just a bit higher than on last year's iPhone 14 and results in a screen to body ratio of around 86.4% and a pixel density of around 461 ppi. That looks perfectly sharp in person. This phone is rocking Apple's powerful A16 Bionic processor paired with 6 gigs of RAM. It's the same chip as the iPhone 14 Pro. As expected, the 15 has given me no lags or jitter in my daily usage. Even after a year, the iPhone 15 comes in at nearly the top of charts, only to be outpaced by the latest 16 models with their newer silicons. It also holds its own in graphics tests against some of the top Android devices. In Geekbench, the phone scored 2540 in single core and 6215 in multi-core tests, which is really top of the line. I didn't notice any stutters or performance drops while gaming, and the phone never got uncomfortably hot. This brings me to the cameras, one of the most important part in any phone, and the iPhone 15 comes with a 48 megapixel newer sensor which allows for 24 megapixel shots. And this is a big step up compared to the iPhone 14 which has a 12 megapixel sensor. I mean, check out these comparisons, the results speak for themselves. The 15 produces excellent photos with high dynamic range and colors that pop while still giving it a true to life look. What I found particularly interesting was that even when compared to last year's flagship, the iPhone 14 Pro, which also has a 48 megapixel sensor, the 15 still manages to outperform it with better detail and sharpness as seen here. This is thanks to improved computational photography on the iPhone 15. Really impressive. While the iPhone 15 may not have a third telephoto lens like the 14 Pro or the 15 Pro, thanks to a larger main sensor, it now does have the 2x telephoto option. Also new is a feature where iPhone 15 detects a human or pet in the photo. It will automatically capture the depth info and allows you to turn any photo into portrait effect after shooting. You can even change the focus points and adjust the depth control, adding new layers to how you can edit your photos right on your phone. Now, iPhones are known for being the king of smartphone video, and iPhone 15 further solidifies that stance. 4K 60 footage is sharp and it smoothly adjusts the focus and exposures, something many smartphones still struggle with. Plus, action mode is now also improved for an even smoother image of producing a gimbal-like video without the need of a gimbal. Overall, I am really impressed by the camera system on the iPhone 15. The iPhone 15 has a 3349 mAh battery and battery life on this phone has been great. I usually get a full day of usage with 6 to 7 hours of screen time. And through USB-C, the iPhone 15 can charge up to 20 watts, which I would consider to be kind of fast, and charging from 0 to 50% takes 30 minutes and then 0 to 100% in just 1.5 hours. Yes, 30 or 40 watt charging would be really nice, but on the other hand, battery life on this phone is really great. I found myself charging usually at night, which is when charging speeds don't really matter as much. And now for the big ultimate question. Should you still get the iPhone 15 in early 2025? And the answer is a big yes. iPhones are known to hold their value really well, and the iPhone 15 is still a great choice in 2025. With that being said, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you loved it, and I'll catch you in the next one.